Welcome back to the dumbest bat cave on all of YouTube, Pitstain Hobbies. We're on pack 3 of the Fanhome 1966 Batmobile. Link in the description below. There's also a link to my Amazon store where you can get all of my tools and supplies and equipment and bits and pieces. There's a Buy Me a Coffee link if you'd like to buy me a coffee. I spend the money on beer. That's our secret. That being said, this is our third package, so we're only getting 3 stages. Today's stages with this one, and then after this, starting at shipment 4, we're gonna get 6 freaking stages. Thank you, Fanhome. I love getting more than like 3 or 4 stages a month, but we got 6, 7, and 8 right here, and we have our tres manuels right there. Boom, boom. So that's all good. Hold on a second. Obligatory box toss. There we go. Apologies for the sound of any 2-stroke lawn equipment. The grounds crew is out front doing their thing right today. I got fired. My wife was like, "I'm not happy with the customer service from your landscaping, honey. You're fired. I'm subcontracting this out." So there we go. They took my job. Okay. Pack 6. What do we got going on here? Oh, man. George Barris, just a master. He made some of the coolest movie and TV cars of all time. There we go. Oh, jeez. The green hair. There we go. All right, Joker. Let's see. We got some info on the TV shows and some of the characters and the comic books. Okay. These are nice. Again, I must note, it's comic book sized manuals. Now, this was either to save money on paper or for the simple fact they're like, Batman, comic book hero, like, there we go. So it's a comic book sized manual. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, gearbox and oil pan. This is one long, pointy gearbox. That is quite the tail shaft on that thing. That's just how they made things back in the day sometimes. It was also packaging related. It's a very long car. These things were friggin' land yachts back in the day. Very long cars. They were just like, who can make the longest, most ridiculous car? I'm like, okay, hold my beer. There we go. Batman. I like the little cardboard insert is quite nice as well. There we go. Beautiful. Let's throw it in the trash. Bye-bye. Okay, good. Let's see. Metal. Plastic. And, is that, yeah, it's metal. There we go. We got some screws. We've started up another bead organizer, available if you go to my Amazon link. It's in my tools and supplies, I think. Bead organizers are great. They're super cheap on Amazon. You can get a pack of like 4 of them for not much money. And, yeah, there we go. So let's see what we got here. We got to go get, let's see, we're going to actually take this thing and take this part this way. See, so it's a little further forward there, that center thing. And then we're going to take this little doohickey, focus, this little doohickey right here, plop her in there, and then get a couple of DP screws on here, and they've got the little shoulders. We're going to put 2 DPs in there, and we'll be right back. Alrighty. Well, that's screwed together like that. We're going to take this side of the transmission and put that on there. First, we're going to get a DM screw here. It's another shouldered screw. And since we're going in the metal, we're going to do our thing with the 3-in-1 oil and just dab the screw in there. Just a dab will do you. Well, these are threaded pretty nice. And we need the bell housing that we... Where did that come off of? Probably like right here. Something like that. I guess I'm going to have to glue that on at some point once I know the orientation it's supposed to go in. But we're going to take the bell housing with the starter facing you. And put her there. Put her there, pal. There we go. Holy bat transmissions. It's coming together. And we'll, there we go. Get a DM screw in there. And just snug is fine. We don't need to go crazy on it. We don't need to Hulk smash that screw in there. We're going to take our output shaft coupler here and put that on there. Okay. Oh, the slip yoke, whatever they want to call it. Okay. They're right. They're right. It is. We're going to put the other half of the transmission on here. We need a couple of these little CM screws. And since it's metal, we're going to go in and just snug that down. See that fell off again? Yeah, that's going to get glued on later. A little dab of CA will deal with that, but I don't know which way it's supposed to point yet, so I'm not gluing it just yet. And that one. There we go. Now we got to flip the transmission upside down. We got these two holes here. We need a couple of AM screws. Little fellas. And we're going to put this little transmission mount on here. Right? Yeah. There we go. Gearbox bracket, transmission mount. Tomato, burrito, whatever. Same difference. I'm sure. Fight me in the comments. I always love when people correct me in the comments, because they're usually right. In the comments, usually. Let's see here. Actually, I get few incorrect comments, actually. I have a lot of smart viewers. It's a problem when you're the dumbest modeling channel on YouTube and all your viewers are very intelligent. It's very humbling. So yeah, this little fella, come on, get back on there. It doesn't really stick in there super tight. So that's it for stage 6. There is our bat transmission. Very nice. And I don't know where this thing's supposed to be pointing. I have no clue. Let's go on and grab 7. And our parts. Ooh, little bitty things. Look at that. Let's see what we get here. There we go. Slide that out. There is a bag of screws in there. Don't lose those. Those are, my favorite. TP. I need TP for my Batmobile. Ah! Okay, enough. Don't bring out Beavis. It's too early in the day for that, Ian. I don't think anyone's ready for it. Get some plastic goodness out of there. We got part of our engine block, nice and metal. Nice paint finish on that, too, like a light gold. That is nice. What was a Lincoln Futura concept car they used? So that is pretty nice. Got some little things, possibly plug wire mountings. Probably there's a little distributor cap. That's nice. Thanks for the text message, whoever that was. Got a, it looks like the head of a push pin, but yeah, there's that. And some more little things. Little round thing. We'll find out what that is. Maybe it's an oil cap or something. I have no idea. And then a couple of, almost looks like motor mount brackets maybe. And then some sort of vacuum valve diaphragm doohickey thing. Very nice. Okay. That's away. Get some AM screws here. Instant freeze. Oh, hey. I don't know if Steve's watching. Look at that bat phone. Cool. He's making a bat phone for Wonderfest. It's pretty sweet. I'm going to take a picture of that and send it to him. He probably has 1,000 photos of it already. What am I saying? Get some more Batman knowledge to drop. Your car parts. Very nice. Right side of the engine. Including the assembly of the distributor. There's no hoses yet. So, oh, I see. Oh, okay, cool. All right. So, let's get crack-a-lackin' on here. What am I? 07B. Oh, this is 2-part engine mount. So, those two things just go together like that with an AM screw in there. Let me get that in and I'll be right back. Alright, so our little motor mount is bolted together. And we're going to take our engine block like this. We're going to put it right in there. And then from behind, We're going to hit it with an AM screw in that little hole there. And just snug. There we go. Actually, see, it's a little cockeyed there. So we're going to loosen it up just a wee bit. Hold it straight. And then tighten her back down. Now that looks good. There we go. Pointing in the correct direction. Now we got to assemble our distributor. So it looks like we're just going to take this round doohickey, shove that in the middle. Don't. I'm going to get that in there. I want to push that down with something. So I have an idea here. We're going to use a little nut driver because it'll go right around the pin without pushing on the pin. There we go. Perfect. So that was a 4.5 millimeter nut driver, and it pushed it in there just perfect. You could use any piece of tube or anything about the same size. That'd work fine. Even a piece of plastic, like if you have any plastic or brass tubing or anything tube shaped. Probably not a coffee stir. I don't think they're strong enough. Unless you have some super duper coffee stirrers I'm not aware of. So now what we're going to do, take some high quality nippers, and we're going to clip off these little tiny plug things, and we're going to put one onto each of those pins coming out of there, including the center one that we pushed on. Probably push that one on first. It'll probably be easier. I'm going to finish pushing these on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so our little distributor is all built up nice, and we got to put our vacuum advance unit on. I'm going to just put a dab of Tamiya thin cement in there, just because I don't want it to move. And it's got a half moon shaped peg and a half moon shaped slot. It just pushes right in like that. Come on, camera, stop freaking out on the focus. There we go. I think the landscapers are gone finally. Peace and quiet. And then the last part of this is we're going to take one of our hilariously named TP screws. Bravo, Fanhome. TP. And we're going to take our a thumbtack button here. It's the distributor shaft. I'm just being silly. We're going to put it down onto this hole here, and it's got a locating tab, which we're going to line up. And just get that TP screw in there. And make sure you keep the little locating tab in place firmly. Where you tighten that screw down. There we go. Okay, and then we just push the alternator onto that. It's got a half moon shaped doohickey as well. And that fits nice and tight. That looks very nice, actually. There we go, and that's it for that. Stage 7 done. Stage 8, here we come. Holy bat oil pans. What do we got here? Let's see. Let's cut our parts out. Doop-a-doo. Goodbye. Make sure there's no extra screws in the bag. There's our parts. We get some stuff there. Looks like there might be part of an alternator in there. Go back through our... There we go. Dr. Scheivel. Blah, 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 blah. Mr. Freeze. The original. Looks better than Schwarzenegger still. That was just ridiculous. I mean, I enjoyed all the movies, but seriously, Mr. Freeze just looked a little over the top. Sorry, Arnold. There we go. Oil pan as well as the generator. I said alternator. Cars this old. It was a generator. Womp, womp, womp. I need like a button for that. So we're going to... Oh, if you're guaranteed anything on this channel, it's me being a dummy. All right. Come on, you helpless nitwit. Okay. This one's talking to me like it wants to throw parts. Son of a... It did. I'll be right back. Okay, missing part retrieval was successful. Only one jumped onto the floor trying to commit Harry Carey suicide. There we go. We're going to take this part, sandwich it on top of this part. We're going to get a couple of AP screws right there. It's plastic to plastic, so just snug is fine. Don't go crazy. Don't strip your screws. Your threads. There we go. Now we've got to take, this is like playing Operation, hit the wall. We get this little itty bitty thing and this little wire, this little hose. What we're going to do is take a little piece of our 22 gauge craft wire, if we can pick it up. Oh, for the love of all things that are, okay. And we're just going to shove that little piece of 22 gauge craft wire in there. Okay, we cut it a little shorter, probably about a 1/4 inch shorter than the actual hose. And then we're going to plug that onto that little guy. And now we can easily bend that wire wherever we want to. And we're going to put it onto this little peg on the side of the oil pan. Okay. They want us to have it kind of pointing straight back. We're going to take this fella and we're going to put it this way. So like that goes right on that peg and that post. There we go. I'm going to get 2 more AP screws right there and there, and I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. All done. And with that, now we got to build the generator. So we're going to take this part like this. We're going to take the little fan blade, put it with that, with the shoulder pointing out. We're going to take our thicker ring part here. We're going to push that into there. And we got the other ring. This is the one that went flying on the floor. We're going to put that like that onto there. And then we're going to take another hilarious TP screw. So many TP screws. A lot of TP in this car, apparently. Let's see here. And we're going to hold. Come on. This is why I say just put the screw in and I'll be right back. And this is what happens when I'm not recording. There we go. There we are, and get her in there snugly. And there's your little fan belt guides right there. I'm going to take the body of this thing. There we go. And it doesn't really have does it have a keyed? It does have a tiny bit of flashing on it right there where it came off the parts sprue or tree. Yeah, we're just going to put this on here and then get a TP screw down in there. And I will be right back. Okay, so that's screwed in, and that's how you want this little guy poking out. And then we're going to take this little cap here. I'm going to grab that. And we're just going to shove her in the hole. There we go. Completed generator, pretty much. Empty screw bag. You can go bye-bye. And now we've got... These stages are going quickly. Okay. So this bracket right here, we're not going to use right this moment. What we are going to do is take, oh dear, another TP screw. It's like Fanhome's like just trying to trigger me. They're trying to trigger the inner Beavis to come out. There we go. And we're going to put this little post right here into this little hole. It's got a locating tab. I think it's probably easier if you get your screw in there first. Maybe lay the engine. You know what? I should probably just have a vise of some sort. Probably be easier. There we go. That works well. Just lay the block down. Work that screw in there. And that's nice and positively affixed now, but there will be more things going on here in the future. And that's it. That's it. We're all done. We've got an oil pan here. If we want a little preview action, not sure where there might be something going. Oh, no, it probably goes this way. No, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, probably goes like that once we're done. But yeah, there we go. That's all. Okay, so that was only 3 stages because this is only the 3rd shipment. 4th shipment forward, we're going to get 6 beautiful stages of parts to put together. And if anyone's interested in the craft wire for the hoses, go to my Amazon store below. If anyone's interested in the Batmobile, get it while the getting's good, because these part works come and go sometimes. So, like, you know, Ecto 1's gone for now. We don't know if it's coming back. They kind of said it wasn't, but who knows? Maybe it will. Like, the Millennium Falcon came out, and then, boom, gone, you know. It'll come back, I'm sure. But, yeah, it's all sorts of, you know, you got to kind of strike while the iron is hot. I don't even know what the hell that means in real life. But either way, there we go. We got a complete... This thing keeps falling off. Yeah, that'll get glued on at some point. We got a completed Bat transmission and part of our Bat engine. Yeah, very nice. Thanks for joining us again. Come back for more idiocy and model building. Adios, everybody.